What is banking lateral entry?
Banking lateral entry is switching your current banking job to another bank, especially in public sector banks. There are two types of recruitment takes place in public sector bank. One is for the freshers at an entry level job, which is PO and clerk. Second one is for banking professionals who possess 1 or 2 years of experience in banking sector, that is called banking lateral entry. We feel very proud to say that we have coined this term in the year 2020 when we launched Knowledgist, because I myself tried to switch my private sector banking job to public sector from the year 2011, and I borrowed this term from the central government recruitment of lateral recruitment in civil services, which the Modi government started after 2014. Now we are very happy that this is a popular term. Those who are into private sector or RRB or any other public sector bank and want to switch their job to a different bank, call this term as banking lateral entry, and it now provides immense opportunity in banking sector, and even more than the opportunities are there for freshers.
I have just joined a bank. How can I switch?
If you have just joined bank in a private sector bank or in an entry level job, and you are not happy with the career projection you have in your hand, like 3 years 4 years it will take for promotion, and not happy with your current management, current bosses, then you can simply try for banking lateral entry in various public sector banks like in State Bank of India, RRB, and other public sector banks. So if you prepare in this direction from today onwards, then sooner or later definitely you will get success.
What are the options available in banking?
If you are preparing for banking lateral entry, then you have so many options in your hand. Nowadays all banks come up with 1 or 2 vacancies each year, like State Bank of India's CBO, circle based officer, then local bank officers, BOB retail liability. In PNB there are opportunities, in Bank of Maharashtra there are opportunities, in all other bank including Bank of India, etc. Even IPB is going to come out with a lateral recruitment. So you need to stay prepared from now on. With 1 year plus experience in clerical and managerial cadre, you can become an LBO, or with 2+ years of experience as an assistant manager or an officer, you can switch your job to a higher grade, to a satisfactory job.
Will you guide me for interview?
Yes, in these kinds of exam, interview preparation is the key for success, because they are looking at a certain trait in the interviewees in order to get them selected. So the interview is make or break. And we, with a huge experience in banking sector, I personally worked both in private sector and public sector, and being part of many lateral entry recruitment interviews. So I know what is the trait and what they are looking into you, looking inside you in order to get you selected. So we have a very expert panel members, those who try to rectify your answers, give you guidance, and prepare you for the final assault. So we are also making you prepare in the interview too.
Should I join banking?
We often get a question from many of you that banking sector getting hectic day by day. So should you join? Should you choose banking as a career? If I'm asked personally, should you recommend somebody to join bank? I will never recommend someone to join bank. I will not tell my children to join banking sector. But if finally you are into a bank and looking for to escape or looking for a rescue path, then public sector banks can offer you a better opportunity, a little lesser stress, a little lesser hectic work culture. So if you are into the mess, if you are into the rat race, then why should not you win the race? I don't recommend. If you are a fresher, you can have many other opportunities. If finally you have decided to join banks, because nowadays there are so many opportunities in banking sector. So if you join, if you don't have any other opportunities, then do join and top the race through banking lateral entry. Climb the ladder as fast as possible, stay at the top so that nobody disturbs you.
How many hours I need to study?
At Knowledgist, we completely recommend you prepare through quality, not quantity. not the quantity of hours is required to qualify for this exam, and this content is prepared so extensively that even if you read 1 hour a day for 3 to 4 months, you still crack the exam. And with the Knowledgist Ready Reckoner, you can even crack the exam, the written exam, through revising the MCQs. But for final selection, for interview, you need to possess knowledge. So keep at least 6 months in your hand and at least 1 hour a day to crack any banking lateral entry exam. It's a different matter that if you are a quick learner, you can complete it in 1 or 2 months, but that is purely case to case basis.
Why is Knowledgist leading the game?
Knowledgist is not only at the top, but we are the trendsetter. When I was preparing for banking lateral entry in 2010s, 2010 to 2020, there was no platform which was completely focused on banking lateral entry. There are one or two, those who are sharing the PO study material in the name of specialist officer exams, which was completely not useful. So from 2011 onwards, I started preparing, I started taking note, I started preparing content for my own use, which I made public after my personal success in public sector banks, which I made public through Knowledgist platform in the year 2020. If you look into this place, this arena, there are fresher YouTubers, those who have never joined a bank or just got selected, never worked in a bank, are teaching to students. So that's why they don't understand the traits, the types of questions being asked, how to qualify for the interview, what kinds of question is asked, and there is a lack of practical exposure in banking, and most of them are busy in taking classes for freshers. But we are placed only for banking lateral entry. We do intensive research in banking lateral entry. As a founder, I myself has gone through all that process that we are now preparing you for. At the same time, from last 5 years, we have produced so many success stories that no one can ever contemplate. So that makes that positions us in a very unique place, hard to beat. इस तरह से हर वीक एक सीरीज हम करेंगे आपके पॉपुलर क्वेश्चंस के ऊपर. नेक्स्ट वीक जो भी आप सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं वो आप कमेंट करके बताइए. वी विल फीचर दैट क्वेश्चन इन आवर नेक्स्ट एडिशन. नाउ फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन दिस segment is to continue. Thank you.